Good morning, 7th class. Here we are on the second part of the chapter, that is the motion and time. In our previous video, we have done introduction of the chapter as well as we have something learnt about the speed, uniform and non-uniform speed. Today we are again going to revise the full chapter. So here we go. You can see what we will study in this chapter, that is the motion, types of motion, distance and displacement, uniform and non-uniform motion, speed. Clear? This we are going to study. So let us start from the motion. Just look at this boy and this ball. What you can see here, this ball is not moving, right? This ball is still, it's not changing its position, right? ये अपनी पोजीशन को चेंज नहीं कर रहा है. Then what we will call it? We will call it as a rest position. Okay? So an object is said to be at rest position if it's not changing its position with respect to its surrounding with the passage of time. Clear? Means this ball will not change its position with respect to time. Means what? After a 5 seconds, this ball is still in the same position at the same place. It means this is at the rest. These trees are still here. They are also not changing its position. It means it is also in rest position. Clear? Now just look at this bag. This bag is lying on a table and it's not changing its position, right? This person is standing over there and he's not touching this bag, so this bag will lie on the table by the passage of time. It means this bag is in rest position. Clear? You can see over here. This is an example of a rest position. For example, a school bag lying on a table does not change its position until disturbed by somebody. Thus, they are considered to be in the state of rest. So I hope it is clear to you what do you mean by the rest position, right? Now see, this boy have kicked it. See, this boy have kicked it. It means what? Now this ball is in motion. This is known as motion. Earlier, this ball was in rest position. Clear, students? Now, this ball is in motion. Means an object is said to be in motion if it changes its position with respect to its surrounding with the passage of time. Means that ball has changes its position. Now see, just look at it. This person is, and see, this car is moving, this ball is moving. What does it mean? This girl is jumping and changing its position, right? So this shows the motion. This is known as motion. Just look at this person moving in a car, right? है ना? It means it is in motion. But can you see here? Yes, this car is in motion, but still you can see that this person and this person, they are not changing its position. only the wheels is changing its position, but these two persons are not changing its position, but still they are in motion. They are sitting here, ये यहीं बैठे हैं, इन्होंने अपनी ये रेस्ट पर ही हैं, इनकी कार पर वही पोजीशन है, तो ये रेस्ट पे हैं, बट स्टिल ये जो है ये आगे बढ़ते जा रहे हैं, राइट। अब इस पोल को भी ये पास कर देगा, क्रॉस कर देगा, यानी कि ये कार आगे बढ़ जाएगी, तो ये भी तो आगे बढ़ गए, बट स्टिल। सो हियर वी कैन से दैट रेस्ट एंड मोशन आर रिलेटिव टर्म्स. Rest and motions are relative terms. Okay. Just look at it. This car is changing its position, but this person is not changing its position, right? So now let us start with the motion in a straight line or a linear motion. Now we are on the types of motion. Okay, how many types of motions are there? So first one is the linear motion, which we can also say at a straight line motion. Means what? Just look at this car. This car is moving in a straight line. Which motion is it is showing? It is showing a linear motion. Just look at this person. Is moving straight. A, B, C and D point. Earlier he was at A point. Just look at it. Now B point, then C point, then D point. Clear? If I join these points, I got a straight line. See, this shows that it is a linear motion, or you can say a straight motion. Clear or not? Right? Understood? Okay. Now just look at this boy. And this ball, freely falling ball. Have you seen it? This motion is also known as a linear motion. When a free falling ball from a height, एक height, a particular height से एक ball नीचे गिरी in a straight line, that is known as the linear motion. You can see it again. See this ball. This is known as linear motion. Now the next one is the circular motion. A motion of an object revolving around a fixed point is called circular motion. You can just look at this fan. This point is fixed here. These are the blades of fans. They will keep on revolving and this point will remain same. This type of motion is known as the circular motion. Just look at this fan. Just look at this clock. है ना? ये circular motion है, and this is also known as the periodic motion because it will repeat after a fixed interval of time. Right? Means this needle will move to the next this point only after 1 minute. Then this needle will reach at this point again after a minute. What does it mean? It means that it is repeating, but in a fixed interval of time. That is known as the periodic motion. Right? A motion of an object completing one revolution in a certain time interval is called periodic motion. Okay, so this is known as periodic motion. Now, oscillatory motion. Oscillatory motion, and this is a pendulum. What do you mean by a pendulum? Pendulum means will be a fixed point. This is a fixed point, and a thread. This is a metallic bob, and it is fixed and it is freely to move. Now this is known as the pendulum. And which type of motion does a pendulum have? That is the oscillatory motion. So what is a oscillatory motion? It is a repetitive motion with respect to a fixed point. ये fixed point है and it will keep on rotating like this. See, this is a repetitive motion. Okay, so this is known as pendulum. If someone asks to you what do you mean by the oscillation, then what is oscillation? When this pendulum is at O point, it will move to A point, extreme point, and again come here to its mean point, and again on the other end at the B point, again come back to the O point. This complete is known as one oscillation. I am repeating it again. When the bob moves towards one end, A point, again come back to its mean position, and then move to the next end, and again come back to its mean position. This complete distance covered by it, or the motion covered by it, is known as the oscillatory motion, or you can say a complete one oscillation. Now our next is the random motion. Have you looked at a butterfly? It doesn't have a particular motion that it will move in a straight line or it will move in a periodic motion. A butterfly move in any of the direction. That type of motion is known as the random motion. Just look at this butterfly. है ना? Clear? When object executes random motion is called random motion. An example is the flying butterfly. Now our next one is the distance and displacement. Okay, distance क्या होता है, displacement क्या होता है. So before starting it, I want to give you one example. This is a boy named as Ali. This is his home. Now he reaches his home. He reaches Ronak's house. Okay, so that is known as a straight motion. See, in a straight path, or he is moving to the Ronak's house. Just look at it. If we see in a mathematical way, in a graphical way, then suppose this is a point and this is the position of Ali house, and this is a C point, this is the Ronak house. Okay, so by road he will move like this, and the distance is 4 kilometers. He will first he have to cover 4 kilometers. He will reaches at the point B. Then by road 3 kilometers. Then he will reaches to the Ronak's house like this. Yes or no? He have to move like this only by road from A position to B position and then to the Ronak's house. So how much distance he has covered? He has covered 4 kilometers plus 3 kilometers, that is equal to the 7 kilometers. Yes or no? This is known as the distance. जो मैंने अभी आपको बताया, that is known as the distance. Means firstly he have to cover the distance A to B, and then he have to cover the distance B to C, and finally he reaches to the Ronak's house. That is known as the distance. Clear? And the displacement. Now the question arises, what do you mean by the displacement? Displacement is the shortest path between the 2 points, that is the initial point and the final point. Initial point was the A and the final point is the C point, right? Now the shortest distance, it only be a straight line. Just look at this, a straight line between the initial point and the final point, and this is known as the displacement. And this displacement is 5 kilometer. Means actual path is known as the displacement, and the shortest path is actual path is known as distance, and the shortest path is known as displacement. Clear? So this is the distance and displacement. Fine. Now, just look at about the distance. It is the actual path covered by a moving object between its initial and final position. Means actual path जो कवर करता है कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट कहाँ पर, उसके फर्स्ट पॉइंट एंड लास्ट पॉइंट तक, दैट इज नोन एज द डिस्टेंस. क्लियर? Now, its SI unit. Its SI unit is meter. M. If we can also convert it into these are the mathematical conversions. We can also convert it into the kilometer, then meter and centimeter, meter, centimeter, meter to kilometer, centimeter to kilometer. These are the mathematical way. And it can be used in while solving the numericals. Now, displacement. As I have told you earlier, that displacement is the shortest distance. Displacement is the shortest distance between the initial and the final position in a fixed direction. Right? The SI unit of displacement is again meter, and other units can be centimeter or kilometer. Okay? Now, let us know the difference between distance and displacement. This is a very important topic for the class 7th as well as for the class 9th. So, let us start here. Distance. Again, distance is the actual distance traveled between the initial and the final position. It is a scalar quantity. Means इसकी कोई direction नहीं होती है. And it depends on the path followed by the object. It is always positive. Distance can never be 0 and can never be negative. Mathematically way में. And displacement क्या है? Displacement is the shortest path between the initial and the final position. It is a vector quantity. Especially the scalar and the vector quantity you will read in the higher classes. Okay, what does it actually means? Okay, so it does not depend on the path. ये path पे depend नहीं करता है कि actual में उसने path क्या cover किया है. It is because it is the shortest distance, and the displacement can be positive, negative, or 0. So these are the displacement and distance difference between. Now the uniform motion, as I have also told you in in my previous video about the uniform motion, right? Means equal time में equal distance को cover करना, यानी कि हर एक सेकेंड के बाद you can see here कितना टाइम कितना distance cover किया, 50 किलोमीटर 50 किलोमीटर 50 किलोमीटर. It means equal distance cover हो रहा है equal time में. So this is known as the uniform motion. Means if an object covers equal distances in equal intervals of time, is known as uniform motion. Clear, beta? Now, just look at this car. This is covering equal distance in equal interval of time. See, 0 टाइम में ये भी रेस्ट पे थी, कोई डिस्टेंस कवर नहीं हुआ था. 1 सेकेंड हुई, 50 मीटर कवर कर लिया. अगेन 1 सेकेंड और ऐड हो गई उसके अंदर, तो इसने फिर से 50 कर लिया. फिर से ऐड हुई तो फिर से 50 ऐड होके कितना हो गया, 150 हो गया. सो अगर हम इसके में ग्राफ ड्रॉ करेंगे, देन what we will get, just look at it. We are starting drawing a graph between the distance and time. It is always a straight line. मैंने आपको कल भी बताया था कि हमेशा जो है यूनिफॉर्म मोशन में क्या होगा, एक स्ट्रेट लाइन ड्रॉ होगी. नॉन यूनिफॉर्म मोशन, just look at this example. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second means time will remain same, but the distance covered in the first second is the 50 meter, in the next second is the 80 meter, right? In the next second it is 40 meter, in the next second it is 60 meter. You can easily see over here that unequal distances is covered in equal interval of time. So it can be written as, if an object covers unequal distances in equal interval of time, its motion is said to be non-uniform. Let us look at this example. This bus is coming to the stop, and है ना, again increasing and decreasing the speeds. So this is an example of the non-uniform motion. So just let us know ki how its graph will looks like. Just look at this. Time is 0, 1, 2, 3 seconds and distance is 0, 50, then 80 किलोमीटर add up होके कितना हो गया, 130, then 50 किलोमीटर add up होके कितना हो गया, 170. And just look at this graph. This is the graph between the time and the distance, and this is a slope. It can't be a straight line. Okay, about the speed I have also told you in my previous video, है ना? Speed is distance traveled divided by the time taken, है ना? I have told you about the speed. So this is all about your chapter. Your chapter is completed now, and do your homework is just go through this video, and if you are having any doubt, then ask me in Zoom meeting, and try to solve the question answers by your own. Thank you so much.